Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and beautiful little subscribers out there. Okay, I hope that you're all super duper well wherever you are in the world. Okay, now then, it's probably around, I don't know, I never looked at the time, Mr. Wolf. It's probably about, I don't know, 7 o'clock or something like that. I don't know, because I've been too busy listening to a video. Now, this is just going to be a quickie video, my delicious little babies. And well, what it is that if you could please go on to detective, all in capitals, detective space Myers, Myers, and then space stories. Okay, my delicious little babies. And if you could please go on to there, and thank you, because yeah, there's a little story about little Thomas, bless him. You know what I mean? I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies. Just needed to pick up little Rubes's, number 2. Okay, my delicious little babies. So anyway, yeah, this uploader happens to have 170,000 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Now, this is a part where we need to go back in time. Do you see what I mean? There seems to be a lot of cars revving this evening, my delicious little babies, you know what I mean? Anyway, not to worry. Anyway, so what's the point that I'm making to my video? Well, these little babies, and the one that I was listening to happened to be the old Bill in America. And, you should have seen the wickedness now of this man. Totally vacant, totally wicked. Do you see what I mean? But this is what the world has become, isn't it? Is there more receipts there? Okay? So the fact of the matter is that nobody can tell myself. Come on, little Chin. It's all right, little Chin's walking around with us again. Bless her. She hasn't been here for most of the day, bless her. She must have been with her other family. Yeah. So, come on, Rubes, let's go over by the garages. Let's go over there, my little lovely. Let's go and see how many lights are on. Anyway, my delicious little babies. So, come on, little Chin, baby. It's all right. You're safe. Come on. Anyway, so yeah, you see, I mean, you get a man who wants a divorce from his missus. You know, you can't see a lot in this, like my delicious little babies, but you can always see the LEDs, you know what I mean? Anyway, and he makes out that his missus has done whatever, when clearly she hasn't, okay? Well, we hear a lot about this, my delicious little babies, in old Born in the USA. And of course, we hear a lot about it in England. There we are, if you dig deep enough. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Yeah. And you can clearly see what the crack is. You know, when so many have got, let's just say, ones in the skyrockets, pockets, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? It's amazing what you can buy, isn't it? You see what I mean? And in some cases, it can buy a lot. Now, when I very first started watching the video, my delicious little babies, okay, this was a reality that happened. And the little baby now then, okay, well, he was treated appallingly. Now, what was even worse about this reality Mardlish Little Babies is that as well as his father, you know, Papa Bear, being one of the old Bill, evil no good be, right? Okay. On top of that, he had cameras all in the home. So it meant that when he, you know, was with his new wife, you know, his new wife, who was equally, come on, little Rubes, come on, little chin. He was equally as wicked and putrid. The two of them, they suited each other, right? Well, the fact of the matter is that my first thoughts in all of this, my delicious little babies, was this. I thought, hold on a minute. I thought, if you got cameras all in the home, right? I thought, I know what's going on here, okay? Because this is a very large network. I'm just giving my beautiful little buttercup a little kiss. There we are, little buttercup. How I love you so. Do rest well, love you. Yeah, so I thought, why would somebody have cameras all in the home? It doesn't make sense. Like some would have a doorbell, you know, one of these flipping poxy doorbells. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay, that we see. You know, I was walking past one house, when was it, a couple of weeks ago? It says, you are being watched. Well, I have not given my permission to have myself being watched. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? No more than I've given my permission. Oh, here we go. You know what I mean? Can you hear the alarm going off? Okay. No more than I would, you know, want street lamps to monitor my every moves. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little baby? So the point is, what do I feel was going on here? This could be the dark web. Okay, so either your man there now was being blackmailed for something else. That could be one of the reasons. Okay, but the other could just be, I don't mean just, but be plainly sadistic. And they just enjoy just being wicked and putrid to little bairns. So, you know, but I would have said, if I had to say, to have all those cameras in a home, the dark web. Okay, so I reckon this is going on a lot more. Okay, my delicious little babies. Come on, little Rubes. Where's little Chin? I've just heard her. She'll come back in a minute. Oh, she'll come back in a minute. She's probably under a car, you know. She's little Chin's very psychic, you know. It's like she picks up on things just, you know, like my beautiful little Rubes, you know, she picks up on things. So, you know, she may go to certain homes, you know, to their gardens, you know, just like my beautiful dear little Lacey used to, you know what I mean? But the fact of the matter is, you know, if you have to be really honest here, my delicious babies, oh yeah, little Chin's back now, okay? The fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, is that I believe, is that I believe, I hope that you're all well. Lots of love to you all. Yeah, and you have a beautiful evening, and you, baby, okay? So I'm just doing a video, so I don't want to say your names, okay? Lots of love. Yeah, so, yeah, so that's what I believe, my delicious little babies. I'm just going to walk back up now. So, yeah, so, gosh, there's so much flipping activity tonight. Do you see what I mean? Bikes on foot. Gosh, there's so much going on, isn't there? It's not usually like this, my delicious little babies. Anyway, seem to have, there we are, ramped it up again. Yeah, anyway, Oh, here comes little Maisie now. We got little Mairs, little Rubes and little Chin. Okay, little Chin will probably go back to her own home shortly. But yeah, so I feel that there we are. This is colossal business, which of course I've been talking about for years. Others have been talking about for years. I've been talking about it far earlier than when I started on my YouTube channel, my Delicious Little Babies. Let me just be done telling you that, okay? But what's the point that I want to make? See, trust me, own shadow. The point is that I just like to put it this way, make ones more aware. Now, I know that this is not a very good topic, and there'll be thousands who try the best every single day of the week to make others aware, but you know, it's not a topic that ones want to hear. But the fact of the matter is that it's going on. You know what I mean? My delicious little babies, yes. Anyway. So that's the end of my video. Can you see the little face in my grass? Can you see it there? Eyes and a mouth. It may be Halloween to some, but not to myself. Okay, so until my next video, my delicious little babies, just a little quickie video, okay? But yeah, I never ever wish to upset, to depress anybody, my delicious little babies. I never ever want to do that, ever, okay? But we have to face what's going on, okay? And now these putrid have come well out, okay? So they're letting everybody damn well know what they're doing now then, isn't it? The murderers, you see what I mean, okay? And not only that, but there's been a latest on Gary Space Waterman, capital G, capital W, who will do avatars sometimes, my delicious little babies, to do with Madeleine McCann. Okay, yeah. Something to do with what the fake royal family. I'm not surprised at all, my delicious little babies, after all, you know, like I said before, her Madeleine's, bless her, her Papa Bear was, and still is, a Freemason. Okay, my delicious little babies, so just remember when I just said to keep everybody in the sky rockets. Okay, my delicious little babies, so wherever you are in the world, whether it's morning, afternoon or evening, please have a super duper delicious time. You only get one life, my little honey bunnies. Sending peace, love, harmony and bright blessings to each and every one of you. And may your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families, may you all be fully protected. But for all the beautiful little babies out there, the beautiful little innocent little souls who did nothing except for being born, and for anybody else, for their beautiful little babies, and, you know, for anybody else who very sadly has come to a very untimely passing, can we please just keep everybody in our prayers? That's all I ask. And we just all give thanks, whether you knew them or not, just for their presence on this earth, my delicious little babies, okay? So you just take care. Good night. God bless. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.